Okay, perfect. All right, y'all, we're good to go. We are live on YouTube and Instagram. Welcome to our WOW Huddle. I am so excited to be here on both platforms on this morning. We're probably going to use StreamYard, YardStream, whatever the name of the platform is, to get us going at the same time, okay? We had some technical difficulties on Wednesday, y'all. Oh, wow, Wednesday. We had some technical difficulties, but we are here in the building, ready to serve you on this Monday. All right, friends. So you are officially in our WOW Huddle. So the WOW Huddle is a space where leaders gather, we set goals for the week, and we celebrate your wins on Wednesday. So let me go ahead and do like a formal introduction of who I am. My name is Crystal Gail. People call me their secret weapon, and also now your favorite accountability partner. What I do is I partner with you to break that cycle of overwhelm because I truly believe that nobody should be walking around overwhelmed while you're trying to serve people. So, leaders, entrepreneurs, you should not be overwhelmed. If you are overwhelmed, just with even the smallest task that is on your task list, you need to tap in with me because I have the tools, the resources, the knowledge to help you break that cycle of overwhelm and be the wow. Now, you will see and hear me say be the wow very often, not only in these sessions that we do here in the wow huddle, but also across social media. When we say be the wow, we're talking about you being purpose driven. Okay, are you actually purpose driven? And then number two, are you being accountable? Number three, are you being consistent? And number four, are you actually well from the inside out, from your head to your toes? If not, come see me. Okay. All right, friends. So let's go ahead and get started. All right. Today's topic is influence. Okay. Did anybody see the Super Bowl last night? Drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Let me know if you actually watched the Super Bowl. And then let me know if you watched the halftime show. Because I was over here gagging. Okay, y'all. I was over here having a whole moment. But the moment started earlier in the day. I was like, oh, goodness. It's going to be one of those type of days where I'm actually going to have some takeaways for everybody. And I'm going to share them on Monday. And it did not disappoint. Okay. So before I get started, I'm going to give you all the rundown of today's session. Usually I start out with a little story time, what I'm doing now. And then you will have an opportunity to throw your goals out there for the week. If you got some goals, and if you're hanging around me, you should have some goals, okay? I tell people don't come in here with your laundry list of goals. Give me one to three. I prefer one, okay? I'm a big believer in the one thing. That's a book. Go and read it. Pick one goal for the day, one goal for the week. What's your big goal that you need to accomplish? Drop it in the chat. And then what I'll do is I'll give you some feedback. Sometimes we have enough of time for people to come live. We're already about 7 minutes in. I try to keep these between 17 and 20 minutes long so that I can send you on about your day. But because we're here live on two different platforms, hi, everybody on YouTube. We're also live on Instagram. So if you see me looking up, it's because I have my tripod sitting a little bit higher than my computer screen, okay? We're going to get StreamYard set up later in the week. Right now, it's not a top priority. Okay, so we got two devices. I actually got three devices going. So, but that's a whole nother story. Very good. All right. So, oh, so you didn't watch the Super Bowl? Okay. So for those that didn't watch the Super Bowl, I'm about to go into my story time real quick. So yesterday, I got up early yesterday morning for church. Okay, I'm one of those folks that go to church on Sunday, but I also teach Sunday school. Okay. I was not prepared for yesterday to teach Sunday school. And let me tell you, it's because I decided to come back to Atlanta. I was not in Atlanta last week at all. I decided to come back to Atlanta yesterday. I didn't drive, but I was here all day long. And then I went back late on yesterday. I mean, on Saturday. And so basically a day trip to Atlanta. And then I came back on yesterday. So when I got up on Sunday morning, I was tired. I was gone all weekend pretty much, and I had not prepared to teach the kids. So I teach middle school and high school students. And as we were progressing, going through the lesson on yesterday, y'all, I kept on saying, whew, I'm in the right place at the right time right now because the questions that the young kids were asking were questions. of how to operate in relationships, friendships. We specifically talking about friendships. And one of the young ladies was like, what happens when you have friends that copy you and do all the things that you do? And you don't want them to do that. And I had to give her an example. Okay. And then she asked, what if they follow you? And I was like, where is this going? Because I'm always like going to the side and praying. I was like, what is this? And then we came to the conclusion. I said, honey, you have a gift of influence. Okay. I said, you have a gift of influence. People are going to easily follow you. She furthermore said that she has this laundry list of people that think that they are her friends, but they're really just acquaintances. But she's super friendly and people take advantage of her and all those things. And I was like, honey, you actually have a gift of influence. People are going to easily follow you because of who you are. People are going to think that you're friends because of how you treat them. People don't treat folks just like that. And for those that read the Bible, I'll throw the scripture in the book in my Instagram stories. I don't want to take too much time on today on that. Okay. But it was so good. Like how the scripture and everything aligned, it was so good. And we're just talking about influence and just trusting where you are right now and leaning into that gift. And it made me realize that, y'all, I got a gift of influence. And I had some real life examples to show her, like how you have to cultivate that gift. Even when people don't agree with all the things that you're doing, you still have to take care of that gift because that gift of influence is for somebody. There are people that are assigned to you. You can literally walk into a room. When you have the gift of influence, you can walk into a room and shift the atmosphere of the room. Y'all, when I had the moment to really just pour into that young lady, I was all messed up because I thought about my life and I thought about Crystal. Every time you have an opportunity to step on stage, you have the opportunity to influence, shift, and change people's lives. And don't take it lightly. So I'm here to tell y'all because the Super Bowl was like, it just nailed it for me, okay? Because I thought about all the takeaways from the message that Kendrick Lamar was given last night during the Super Bowl. I'm not going to ruin it for those that didn't watch the Super Bowl halftime show. Go and watch it. It's on YouTube. I just checked before I logged in. Go and watch it, okay? But the takeaways that I got was that every time you have an opportunity to show up for your audience, to show up for who you're assigned to, leaders, entrepreneurs, you have people that are assigned to you. You may not have the opportunity to step on a big stage like Kendrick Lamar last night. But the message that I want you to take from today is that as a leader, they are not like you, okay? You have a responsibility to take your influence seriously. Crystal, what are you saying? I'm telling y'all to treat people well. Mm. I'm telling you to take those genuine connections that you have, take them seriously. Some of you all are just a bridge for folks. Where are my bridge people at? Sometimes y'all are just connectors, and that's your assignment. That's influence, y'all. I don't want, for those that have the assignment on their lives, the assignment of influence, don't take it lightly. I see my girl Sherry in here. Sherry, don't take your influence lightly. Okay. I had to reach out to a few people that have influenced my life. I had sent them voice notes early this morning. I got one more to send because my time got a little bit short. And I was like, oh, girl, you got to run upstairs and put on your hair, do something to your hair, and put on some makeup real quick. And I forgot my earrings. Nope, they're right here. Y'all, I'm always forgetting my earrings. If y'all been watching me on YouTube, y'all know I always forget my earrings. But the biggest takeaway for today for the WOW Huddle is that if you are considered a leader, you have influence. I need you to do three things. Number one, take that assignment. Don't take it lightly. Prioritize that assignment. That means not only take care of the people that are assigned to you, but you have to take care of yourself. I always give this example of the full cup, okay? Listen, your full cup is for you because you have such a big assignment. Your full cup is for you. All that overflow is for everybody else because you can't afford to be serving people well and influencing them if your cup is not full. I don't know what else to tell you because I was shook. The message that was given during the halftime show last night, that was the biggest takeaway is that when you have a responsibility to shift the narrative, when you have the responsibility to impact lives, when you're given that moment, are you going to show up? Because already as a leader, they not like us. We're leaders. We can't do everything that everybody else do. We can't be in the rooms talking about people. No, good and well, you're not supposed to be talking about folks. We can't be in there gossiping, okay? Because there's an assignment on your life and you have that influence. The words that are coming out of your mouth are so powerful, y'all. Y'all cannot just be in here just running your mouth and not doing well. So I'm here to challenge you all today. I already did the challenge this morning. I got one more person to call. If somebody has influenced your life, because I always tell people, coaches need coaches, leaders need leaders. You can't just be in the trenches by yourself. You need other people to look up to. My challenge for you today is to send this out to someone, okay? First off, send this out to someone that has impacted your life. But number two, I need you to call the people that have impacted, influenced your life, and tell them thank you. Because you didn't learn about influence just by showing up. There was somebody in your life that you learned from. There was somebody in your life that you took notes and you was like, man, when it's my time to step on that big stage, I'm gonna do A, B, and C. I'm gonna take my moment. And I thought Kendra was gonna bring out all these people. Nope. Nope. Sometimes you're gonna be on stage, it's just gonna be you. For 12 minutes, it's just gonna be you. What are you gonna do with that moment when you have that moment of influence? Everybody is not gonna have the big stage though. Every day is your opportunity to show up in your influence. I call it being the wow. So this is your challenge for the week. Not only give me your goals, okay? Give me your goals, but I want you to show up and tell me who has impacted your life, and I need you to call them and tell them thank you. I already sent out my voice notes this morning. I got one more person to call. So I'm gonna shout out two right here, just because I already told one that I was gonna shout them out. So one person that I was like, man, as I was getting my notes together for today, I was like, one person that she be working hard, y'all. And I'd be like, man, I know that weight is heavy. That weight is heavy. Because I'd be looking like, girl, how you do it without cussing nobody out? Listen, how you do it without talking crazy to folks? And so that first person is Ajin Poo. Okay. If you ain't never talked to Ajin Poo behind the scenes, you have missed a treat. Okay. She is the president of NDWA, National Domestic Workers Alliance. Shout out to her. Okay. But the assignment that she has been assigned to, y'all, it's a big one. And in this type of economy, I be looking like we could have easily thrown in the towel at any point. But she has persevered and kept going. Okay. My second person is my favorite mentor and business coach, Mr. Michael Newton Jr. Oh, people be playing in his face. Mm. Y'all, people be playing in y'all faces. But do we retaliate? When you are a person of influence, you do not retaliate, okay? Because he could have. Shut him down. When I say I learned a big lesson from him, I can't tell y'all how many times people have done me wrong. in certain industries at that. And I'd be like, man, not the playing in my face. And if it wasn't for the influence that I knew that I had on my life and the examples that I learned from other people, I could have shut one particular industry down with just my words. But when you know you have that type of influence, you don't do it. It's not worth it. Okay? It's not worth it. And you never want to burn bridges because you never know where your next opportunity is going to come from. Okay? So I tell you this, friends, when you have the assignment of influence on your life, don't take it lightly. If y'all are just coming in, you listen, you already missed about 5 points. You gotta go back and watch the replay, okay? But some of you all came in right on time. You have an assignment on your life called influence. Don't take it lightly. I don't care who did you wrong. I don't care what they said. Don't take it lightly. Do well. I call it be the wow. Be the wow. Show up every day in excellence. Operate in excellence. What does that look like, Crystal? Be purpose driven. Be accountable to you. You know what you said that you were going to do in 2025. Be accountable. Be consistent. Keep showing up, even when they talk about you crazy. Keep showing up. And number 4, take care of yourself. Be well from the inside out and from your head to your toes. I'm done, y'all. The challenge of the day is if someone of influence has impacted your life, show them love today. Show them love, okay? Because that assignment of influence is heavy. It's heavy, y'all. It is heavy. And I kept thinking during the halftime show, I was like, Kendrick Lamar understood the assignment on his life. If you a real fan, and I'm not like no big fan, but I saw him live in Atlanta a couple of years ago. And ever since then, I like respected his craft. And he's not like a showy like person, but you could tell like he actually understands the assignment and he understands his craft as an artist. And that showed through and through last night. I don't care if you didn't enjoy the music last night, but the message behind it, the political message around it, without being in your face political message, I was like, that's artistic. That's being creative. Okay? That's understanding the assignment of influence that you have on your life. And he did it. I was like, I'm convinced that he just understood the assignment. I'm just convinced. And he just did it just so like laid back. Just laid back. So with all that being said, friends, listen, you all have influence. My leaders, you have an assignment of influence on your life. Please don't take it lightly. Your moment is coming. I had one of my moments in 2024 where I had an opportunity to introduce POTUS. As of last week, people are still emailing me about interviews for that one moment. Your life can change with one moment. My moment was last year, and that wasn't that. Listen, y'all, that wasn't it. That was just one of the big moments in my life. There's things in the pipeline, and there's things in the pipeline for you. Don't miss your opportunity because you don't understand your assignment of influence. All right, friends, I'm done. Okay, do we have any goals for this week? Do y'all have any goals? We're about to go way over. I'm at 19 minutes on YouTube and I'm about 21 minutes on Instagram. We try to keep it under 20. We're definitely going over today. So if you all have goals, drop them in the chat. If somebody wants to go live on Instagram and you got goals for the week, you can request to come live, but keep it brief and brilliant, okay? Brief and brilliant because I have my folks here on YouTube that are waiting for me to end the live. So if I happen to end the live, y'all just jump over to YouTube. I appreciate y'all for being here on today. Let me see if I have any requests. If they want to join, they can. If not, I just accepted one of the requests. I'm not sure if she's still here. I try to get to y'all as quick as possible, but my Instagram folks, usually we wait until after the story time, words of encouragement, to go live or accept the live invitations. Okay. So, since we don't have anybody to come live, I expect that you all will write your goals at the bottom of the videos after this post on both platforms. Please make sure that you're writing your goals out. If you want to DM them to me, because I always like to make sure that we're protecting our folks. If you have a specific goal that you don't want to share. Okay, we got Bits Morgan. Bits Morgan says that he wants to update his resume. All right. I'm going to be Bits Morgan. You already know how I'm rolling, okay? I'm going to ask you on Wednesday how far you've gotten on updating your resume, okay? Y'all, people are hiring right now. Every once in a while, I'll go look and see who's hiring. Everybody seems to be, every industry seems to be hiring right now. And I feel like just because it's a new fiscal year, money has dropped. So if y'all are looking for jobs, I would be looking for a job like it's my full time to find a job. Some of y'all are going to get that at lunchtime, okay? You're like, oh, shoot, that's what Crystal meant. Yeah, some of y'all need to be looking for a full time job, like it's your full time job to look for a job. Mm. I'm just saying the jobs are out there, but also the applicants are out there. So you need to make sure that you are updating your resume to reflect the job description of the jobs you're applying for, okay? I'll leave that there. All right, friends. Very good, Miss Morgan. We're going to hold you accountable, but you got this. All right, friends. So I have like one goal for today, and that is prepare for my speaking engagement on Wednesday. Yep, I'll be at Atlanta Public School System on Wednesday, and I'll be giving my annual Valentine's Day talk. I usually go every Valentine's Day to talk to the staff or the parents, somebody. So I'll be there on Wednesday, and it's going to be a good one. Okay, so I just got to prepare for that, and then I'll be good to go. All right, friends. So only announcement that I have for today is that I will be doing a workshop. Okay, look out for it. It will be announced on Wednesday. Y'all know that I like to do announcements on WOW Wednesday. Yay, me. Everything comes out on WOW Wednesday. So I will be announcing that. There will be a few spots available. Okay. I like to keep it very intimate so that I can give you all time to ask your questions and turn into like a speed coaching session as well at the end of the workshop. Okay. So, with that being said, on Wednesday, it will be open for y'all to sign up. Okay. So, the topic is going to be on time management. And we'll talk about it on Wednesday. Okay. Very good. All right, y'all. So, we're done. I'm done. Thank y'all for Instagram and YouTube. Appreciate y'all for being here. All right, so we are done. Remember, every single time that you have an opportunity to wake up, okay, you got to think that you have two choices: either wake up and be the wow, or wake up and be the woe. I'm choosing to be the wow. How about you? All right. So we're done for the day. We're going to close out this live. Thank y'all for coming. Make sure that you send this out to 2 to 3 people. If it resonated with you or you thought of someone as I was speaking, especially for the challenge, if you thought of someone that has impacted your life, I gave mine to Ajahn Poo and Michael Newton Jr. Shout out to those amazing leaders. They have impacted my life tremendously, and they have showed me how to operate in the assignment of influence. If there's someone that you want to give flowers to, call them. I send out voice notes. Call them and just tell them thank you. Okay. So, with all that being said, y'all have a great Monday. I'll be back here on Wednesday and we will go from there. We're going to close out this live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye, friends. In the stream on YouTube.